instead of stopping for ice cream or frozen yogurt, I came home to make one of my favorite sugar-free desserts, chocolate avocado mousse. I know you may think that sounds a little weird, avocado and a chocolate mousse, but trust me, it's incredible. It is really, really easy to make. First, you start with a frozen banana. Frozen banana tastes just a lot better. It gives a much better consistency than a fresh banana. So what you do is you buy a whole bunch of bananas and you let them ripen on your counter. See, this has some black spots, but it's still not ripe enough. It needs a few more black spots. When it's really ripe, you peel them and put them in a ziplock bag and freeze them at least overnight. That way you have a big stock of bananas that you can use for desserts or smoothies, whatever you want to do with them. Alright, so we got one banana, and there's already one avocado in there. So you just peel it, take out the pit, throw it in there. And the next step is to make it a little bit sweeter, add a couple of dates. You can add more dates if you need it to be even sweeter, or you can add some honey, or maple syrup even for that matter. I'm going to add 2 dates. Alright, here you can see these are fancy medjool dates. These are easy to find in any grocery store. And I store them here in a Ziploc bag so that they don't dry out. Alright. Next up, a tiny bit of soy or almond milk. You can use regular milk too, that's fine. Not too much, otherwise it gets too liquidy. Okay, now for the secret ingredient, raw cacao powder. You can use regular cocoa powder too, that's fine. And here you go, about 2 giant teaspoons. And if you've seen my chocolate smoothie video, this is the same stuff, raw cacao powder. And you know what, I might add just a tiny bit more to make it a little bit chocolatier. Right, there you go, raw cacao powder. Next up, this is optional, and this is just a teaspoon of coconut oil, just to make it just a little bit smoother, totally optional. I like to add just a little bit of that. Next up, I usually add cinnamon, but today I'm going to try something different. I'm going to add some mint. So you can see I'm just going to take a few mint leaves here. Throw them in. That's it. Alright, this is so good, and as you can see, it's so simple and easy to make. And this is enough to make 2 or 3 people, for 2 or 3 people, maybe even 4, depending, but it's so delicious. Yeah. Alright, it's done. Let's have a taste and see. Oh, that's dirty. Just use your finger here. Perfection. Alright, there you go. That's it. Banana, avocado, a couple of dates, or you can do a little bit of honey or maple syrup, a tiny bit of some kind of soy milk or almond milk to make it a bit easier to blend, and maybe some mint and cinnamon, and you have an amazing and healthy sugar-free dessert.